Here's Alessandra, brings the ball down on the edge of the box, tees it up for Mellish. Mellish will take a shot from distance. Right hand side for Carlisle. Forward it goes by Callum Guy. Bounces down at the feet of Luis Alessandra, who will check back on himself. Cross it goes again to George Tanner. Tanner just having a run there against Patrick Brough, and then he'll knock it back to Jimmy Toure. Toure gets away from a diving challenge from Brough, whips the ball into the box. Free header from John Mellish. Barrow completely switching off at the back there. It was a good ball across by Jimmy Toure, but it came first of all from Patrick Brough diving in. The ball goes into the box, Barrow switching off, and John Mellish, he's the man who gets the header to make it Carlisle United 1, Barrow 0.
Yeah, it's he's made a couple of runs like that in the box, hasn't he? And if he's willing to make it, no one's going to track him. Credit to him. He's been very, very aggressive this first half as Mellish.
Connor Brown over the halfway line, on it goes to Hardcastle. Back inside to Connor Brown, now it's Mike Jones. Angus takes a touch there to get away from his man, then dives into a challenge to find Lewis Hardcastle, the Barrow skipper, bringing it forward out to Patrick Brough on this left hand side. Looks to have switched places with Connor Brown. Fizzes the ball in. Brad Barry with a shot. Good save there by Paul Farman. Got down well to make the save. And Carlisle United now will look to build. And Carlisle now will burst forward here, and it's Jimmy Toure who has moved across to the left hand side, and he's got Barrow backing off him at the minute. Toure gets away from James Jones, still going with it, chips the ball across, header comes in from Coyote, can't get it on target. If he had, Joel Nixon would have been in trouble there. Loose pass, short pass, and now Lewis Hardcastle will get onto it here for Barrow, brings it over the halfway line. Brad Barry finally makes the run there. He was far too deep when Hardcastle first got the ball. Biggins onto Jones. Jones chips it on. Dior Angus, good touch, gets into the box, but the shot comes in. It's a tame shot in the end from Dior Angus, straight at Paul Farman, who just parries it down and then clutches it at the second attempt. Numbers crowding out, but lays a nice pass into Hardcastle. Hardcastle looking to stretch Carlisle here. Out it goes to Connor Brown. Patrick Brough making a good run outside him. Connor Brown though fires the ball across, nobody there to gamble in it at the back post, and it fizzes wide and out of play. I'm not too sure who it was that got the foot to it. It'd be well interesting to see it back, but the corner whips into the box, and again it's overhit out wide and it's gone out of play, and it is going to be a goal kick to Barrow, and Barrow far from happy with something that's happened
he's got a
off
red
the
card.
field, and it is a red card. It's a red card for Jimmy Toure.
I can't argue with that. He's kicked out at him. Studs first. Hayden, I think it was Hayden.
Aaron Hayden is that's been shown the red card.
Yeah, it's. I mean, look at him now. He can argue all he wants. He's done it. If he could go back, he would do anything to turn back the clock 20 seconds. But you can't do that. You can't kick out with your studs like that. And the referee's seeing it. You can see the reaction by the Barrow players. It's a sending off, and he's just really left his team in a mess now.
20 minutes to go. Carlisle leading in the derby.
Looks like he's shooting, doesn't it?
Referee blows the whistle. Harrison Biggins hits it over the wall, over the bar as well. And a play goes for a goal kick. Plenty of plays to aim for inside the box. It's a short taken one, comes towards the near post, flicked on in the end by Angus. Josh Kay trying to get onto it. Barrow shouting for a corner, but it's gone out of play, and it's going to be a goal kick. Patrick Brough inside to Hardcastle.
Well played.
Nice back heel from Hardcastle into Biggins. Look at the space here. Biggins rolls it in. Scott Quigley inside the box. It's a good save. Good save by Farman. Comes back to Brad Barry, who takes a shot. Farman gets down well again and makes a save to keep it at 1-0.
Great play. They've opened them up, haven't they? Really opened them up there.
Over the halfway line. Inside to Quigley. Now Hardcastle. Angus, nice ball out to this right hand side for Brad Barry here for Barrow. Barry loops the ball in too high for Scott Quigley. Carlisle get it away only as far as Josh Kay. Kay whips the ball back in towards Dior Angus, and a great header there from Carlisle to get the ball away. Hardcastle again maybe holding on to the ball too long. Eventually gets it out to Brad Barry on this right hand side. Barry pulls the ball across. Paul Farman dives across, gets his hand to it. It's not gone out though, as Josh Kay will pick it up from the touchline. Up against Tanner. Back across it goes. Brad Barry going for it there. Can't get it on target though. Goal kick to Carlisle.
Knocking on the door now though. Plenty of possession, pinning Carlisle back like you would hope to.
Picked up by Patrick Brough. Now it's with Mike Jones just in front of the halfway line. Out to Connor Brown. Now it's Scott Quigley inside the penalty box. Quigley goes to ground. Quigley wanted a penalty there. Referee wasn't having any of it. I think he was about to possibly book Scott Quigley for diving there.
And you've got to remember, he's been on a yellow.
Lewis Hardcastle to take the free kick here, whips it into the box towards the back post. Angus tried to get onto it, Carlisle get it away, comes back to Mike Jones, who stings a shot from distance. Paul Farman gets a late hand to it, turns it round the post and out for a corner to Barrow.
But yeah, he's hit it well enough, and the keeper wasn't sure if it was going to sneak in, and it ended up being a good save.
Here comes Hardcastle into the penalty box here for Barrow. Hardcastle
Penalty.
down,
Oh,
and it's going to be a free kick, and it's going to be a yellow card for Hardcastle.
Oh, I don't know.
It'll be interesting to see a close-up replay of that one.
Jesus.
Yellow card shown to Lewis Hardcastle for diving.
I can't call it. I really can't. I thought he was pointing to the spot, to be honest.
Midway inside the Carlisle half, has to turn back. Now it's back with Tom Beadling. Beadling carrying it through the middle. Carlisle again with everyone back behind the ball. Good ball by Beadling out to Josh Kay. Josh Kay inside the box, pulls it across. Dior Angus just needs to touch it. Comes across, Quigley can't get to it. It just avoids him. Out of play it goes. Goal kick given despite the claims for Barrow for a corner. Now Tom Beadling again. Beadling onto Quigley. Connor Brown outside him. Quigley will dink it into the box. Header comes in on goal. It just doesn't drop goalwards. It's going to be Lewis Hardcastle who's going to take this corner here for Barrow. This is surely going to be the last chance. Joel Dixon, I'm surprised he hasn't been waved forward as well here. Hardcastle with the corner, floated into the box. Barrow can't get onto it. Carlisle get it away. The referee blows the final whistle. Carlisle United hold the nerve to take 3 points here. And certainly it is the case, isn't it? From the first half has massively cost Barrow, because it was an improvement in the second half from Barrow, but they've given themselves the task, haven't they, where Carlisle knew exactly what they had to do. They had to get men behind the ball, they had to be brave, and they've done just that.
They have done that, yeah. The first half wasn't up to much at all. Carlisle, the better team, winning 1-0 up.
Yeah, unfortunately, the game today isn't the one that Barrow wanted. The first Cumbrian derby of the season. The bragging rights are going to the home side, because despite a hard-fought battle in the second half, Barrow could not find themselves a way back into the game despite being against 10 men, and Carlisle United take the 3 points. It's finished here at Brunton Park. Carlisle United 1, Barrow 0.